Hey guys, it's Jen, aka MotoGP Sillies, and this week I want to tell you about how I kind of snuck into the paddock on press day, Thursday, before the 2019 America's GP. I wouldn't recommend sneaking into things, it's not what this is about, but it is how I got a photo with the greatest of all time, Valentino Rossi. So for me it was worth it, but just stay tuned, keep listening, and you can see how I got this picture. Okay, so I took Thursday of the GP weekend off just because I knew Ducati Austin was my jam. I wanted to sleep in, get some rest, and get my nails done for the first time. So I went and got my nails done, and then a few people on Instagram and in the MotoGP army were asking, "Are you going to go out to press day?" And I thought, no, I don't have press credentials. And then a few people just kept encouraging me, so it was literally, I believe the noontime press conference had just begun, and I got in my car and sped on over to Circuit of the Americas. Before leaving, I just threw on some clothes. I wanted to look real covert, so I didn't wear any of my fan gear. I just put on just a regular mom t-shirt. I looked like a mom. Kind of regret it in the photos now. But I just put on a normal t-shirt, a normal skirt, and headed on over to Circuit of the Americas. So I parked in the parking lot A, that's like VIP parking, and I just started walking in. I see a lot of people I've seen on TV, the whole like Ducati crew walking, and they're all red. They look awesome in their outfits. And then I get to what appears to be one checkpoint of security, and I just keep walking. No one stops me. Oh, I did have on my paddock pass that I had previously purchased. It was just a normal paddock pass. It was not my Petronas guest pass. So I went through one group of security, and I'm walking with my cell phone so I look like I'm important listening to the press conference. And then I get to another batch of security and just wave at them, keep walking. Guys, this is totally opposite of me. I'm a super rule follower, so I was kind of sweating bullets. But then I get to like the paddock entrance, and I'm like, oh, it's over. The jig is up. They're gonna realize that I'm not supposed to be here. But there's like a flatbed truck in front of me, and they're kind of negotiating through, and I just kept walking. And then I was into the paddock. Again, this is so against my character. I'm a rule follower. But I get in there, and like the first MotoGP rider I see is Andrea Iannone, kind of like leaned up against a trash can, and he's on his cell phone, but I'm playing it cool. I'm just walking through, enjoying seeing all the crews and riders, and then I knew that I wanted to head all the way down to the very end of the paddock to get to where the press conference is being held, because my ultimate goal was to get a picture with Valentino Rossi, because once the days of the GP come, it's over. It's like 30 people deep, and there's no way to even get close to him. So I meet up with a fellow MotoGP army member, and we're just kind of talking, and we go over there and wait at the entrance to the press center. We met another guy who was from New Jersey, and we were talking to him, and it was just basically three of us fans out there. We were talking to the security guard. And I want to say first, I don't know, Dovey came out. We got a picture with him. Then we're waiting, and I can see Rossi trying to make his way through the press center, and my heart was kind of elevated. Like, my heart rate was a little bit elevated because he's the best. He's the greatest. But I tried to stay calm, and I really did stay calm. Everything happened so quick. He came out, I want to say someone got an autograph, and then his manager guy said, okay, he has to go. But then I asked for a selfie, and I took the photo. I didn't even realize his hand was on my shoulder. So that was precious. I can't believe I didn't notice that, and then I want to say he signed something else, and then got on his scooter and left, and there it was. I had my picture, my moment with Rossi, and I'm sure it'll never happen again because I'm like too scared to go back, but maybe someday I'll have press credentials. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe someday I'll be legal. But yeah, so that's my story. The next few exciting things that happened in the paddock that day, I got a picture with Zarco, so that was exciting. That's kind of when I got busted. A Dorna employee came up to me and asked to see my pass. He asked me to read the back of my pass and tell him what dates it said on it. And I did, so he was kind of shaming me that I should leave. I asked him if I needed to leave, and he said no. But it was just a weird interaction. He asked me how much I paid for my paddock pass. It was just weird. It made me feel a little uncomfortable, but I stayed back there. I got a really great picture with Lorenzo. He's smiling. I love it. And got to meet Simon Crafar for the first time over the weekend. He is fantastic. He talked a little bit about the track. He was about to go on his GoPro lap, so that was just delightful. And yeah, I just hung out for a bit longer, and then I needed to go home and get changed for my Ducati experience, which I talked about in my previous video. That was about it. It was a great little, just quick, everything happened so fast. I kind of got busted, but not really, but scared me enough that I probably won't be doing that again. But yeah, there's my story, how I met Valentino Rossi. We're heading into the Czech GP. I can't wait, and of course I'll review that. And follow me on Instagram at MotoGPSillies, and please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video and want to hear other stories of crazy fandom from me, Jen. So thank you for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye!